Have you ever wanted to make a tiny sketchbook? In this video, I'm going to show you how I made this tiny sketchbook using a recycled Amazon package and a ream of sketch paper. Hey, I'm Nat, and welcome back to Nat Creates, where I explore all things creative. I have just begun my creative journey after 30 years online working in tech and marketing and digital things. I'm getting my hands dirty, so to speak. So that's what we're doing here. Hopefully we can get curious together and create a bunch of fun stuff and build an awesome community around it. In September, I was sketching in my sketchbook, and I had kind of played around with a little character, basically of myself and my little white cat, Winter. And I really loved it. So I did another sketch of it. And then I kind of played around with it a little bit more. But then the hurricane happened here in Asheville, and I got a little distracted with stuff. And before you knew it, another month went by. And all that to say is, even though I've wanted to, I haven't really sketched or worked on that character much, even though I have a lot of ideas for it. I thought it'd be fun to make a sketchbook that is dedicated to the character, Nat and Cat, I'm calling it. And this is going to be the sketchbook that I use to kind of flesh out the characters and work on them a little bit more, because I've really only done them like once or twice. Somebody's awake. See what happens. So, hi. You awaketh from your slumber, I see. So this is Winter. And yeah, so I thought it'd be fun just to have a character sketchbook. And so that's what I did today. Before we get started, I wanted to show you the tools that we're using to make this book. We have a ruler. This came with the kit. The small awl, the needles, a long straight needle, paper, wax thread, a folding scorer thing, the Amazon package, of course, and a small pair of scissors. I also used a paper cutter to cut the paper. A lot of these items came in the same kit from Amazon, and I'll link that kit below. It's very cheap. This bone thing, it's not really bone, it's plastic. The thread, the needle, the small awl, and I think the ruler, and some more thread and some more needles all came in the same kit. So that'll be linked below, and you can check it out. It's pretty cheap. I'm sorry, you'll also see that I'm using a punching guide, and I can't give a link to that because I don't like the one I have. And so once I get one that I like, that's more durable, I'll share that in the description. Let me know in the comments if you're making a book with me. So here I'm using the punching guide that I'm not going to give you a link to because it sucks, but I'm using it to make little holes in each signature so that I can just poke the needle in pretty easily. I do this on every signature, so we're going to skip ahead. I wanted to point out that this little awl is what I use to poke small holes, and the larger awl is what I use to poke the larger holes on the watercolor sketchbook. But because I'm using wax thread, I thought it would be good to have a little hole. So here I'm measuring the width of all the signatures together so that I can have an idea on where to poke the holes in the recycled cover. So I'm going to measure out the width of the signatures together and then poke the holes for each signature into the Amazon cover. Now I am taking one of the signatures and making a template that I can use as a guide for the cover so I know where to poke the holes. So I'm just using my marker and making little marks on the other piece of paper that I can transfer over to the cover. Okay, now I have all my materials together. I have 5 signatures of 6 folded pages each. 5 signatures all ready to go. I punched them already, and then I've cut the Amazon package, which is a nice recyclable package that are very durable and they're hard to tear. So I thought it'd be fun to use that to make my sketchbook today. And then I went through and punched the holes for the signatures to get sewn in. And now I've just threaded the needle with a wax thread that came with my folder tool. And so this is the first time I'm using wax thread to make a book. I know that there's many ways to bind. I don't know them all. I haven't tried them all. So I thought I would try the same technique I used on the leather book with the leather cord. But instead of using leather material and a leather cord, I'm going to use recycled Amazon package and the wax cord. Basically, I want this to be a mini sketchbook that I can take with me. So I'm giving this a shot. It's all about the curiosity, right? Like I talked about in the last video. I'm curious to see if this will work and how it compares to the other book. So we'll see. I hope this cord's long enough. Let me know in the comments if you've ever made a book like this. I didn't watch a video yet. All my life, I watched before I did. I tried to learn it visually before I did it. And a lot of times, I didn't know this, of course, until I got older, but a lot of times that takes away some of the fun of figuring it out. I really like figuring things out. So watching something or someone else make this before I make it did cross my mind, but at the end of the day, I thought it would be more fun to just do it and learn by doing it. And if it works, it works. And if it doesn't, I learn. This might be something somebody is already doing. I have no idea. I think that's the difference of me now at 57. One of the differences, of course. There's a lot. There's a lot that's different about me now. But one of the differences is I want to play and have fun, and I want to learn by doing it, and I don't want to read about it first or watch a video about it first. I just want to do it, unless I'm like specifically went to a workshop, which I did for the little mini book I made last time. I learned how to do that at a workshop. So I'm kind of thinking that this should work. And it looks like I have plenty of thread. So that's good. Yeah, I have plenty of thread. And I have extra, which is what I wanted, to be able to tie it off down here. So I like the lower profile for this little sketchbook so far. My mom would be really happy right now to see me using a needle and thread. She was a huge hobbyist seamstress, although she could have made a living at it if she wanted. But okay, let's see how to tie this. I need to brush up on my knots. I used to know knots better than I do now. But I think I'm just gonna try to make it as less bulky as I can. Okay, then I'm going to cut that. I'm just going to do a knot here, a regular knot. Okay, I like that. All right, there's one signature in the book. I think that was good, except I didn't measure how long the cord I cut. Okay. Guys, we did it. We made a mini sketchbook using an Amazon package. What do you think? I was thinking if I could put this cord around it, that would be fun. Put this through here and then feed it through like a needle. There we go. Okay, take that out, take this out. What do you guys think? Thanks so much for watching. I hope you really enjoyed making this with me. I hope you'll subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you can be aware of more videos. I am uploading every Thursday and every Sunday, and I'm looking forward to growing with you, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.